Welcome back. So we've successfully created this emotional trigger of peace, which is going to go a long way in the end of this technique. So basically, there's 4 parts. Like I said in the previous video, there's you go a scaling question. You ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how intense is this craving? Then you're going to go through tapping different points. You're going to do this peace anchor, and then you're going to imagine how, with your eyes closed, you're going to imagine how are you going to react differently in the future where you normally would have had a craving. So before we do this, I want you to think of a situation or context where you normally would have, which it normally triggers you to want to smoke a cigarette. Might be work, maybe home, relationship, whatever. Just pick one context, one situation. Okay, got it? Good. So you're going to follow along. So what I want you to do, I want you to, on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to rate it. 1 being not that strong, 10 being very strong. Actually, let me back this up a little bit. If you're not feeling the craving now, mentally, maybe take a second, close your eyes, and then imagine you're in that situation that would have made you want to smoke. This right here will definitely, if you do this right, it'll pull up this emotional trigger, or this feeling of wanting, this craving, the feeling of wanting to smoke. So whenever you're ready, let's fire away. So assuming that you can feel this craving now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is it? So associate it. So if it's a 7, it's a 7. Whatever it is, make a note of it if you need to write it down right now, or just make a mental note of it. And I want you to follow along. You might feel a little silly, but so be it. It's worth it in the long run. So I want you to take these 2 fingers, and I want you to almost imagine these fingers as maybe like a jackhammer or some kind of science fiction shockwave tool, that when you're tapping it, as you're holding onto these feelings, the feeling of that craving, the sensation of the craving, imagine this is like a shockwave tool where it can send like shockwaves down to the craving to help like chip it away, bust it, etc. So follow along and let's have some fun. I'll just say, basically say what I'm saying as I'm doing it. So, even though I have this craving, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this craving, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this craving, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this craving, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this craving, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have this craving, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. And the last point, even though I have this craving, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. Go ahead and grab your right wrist, close your eyes, and just say peace. And just feel those feelings of peace washing over you. And I want you to imagine this situation where you normally would have smoked. I want you to imagine how everything's turning out differently. And maybe squeeze it again, just say peace, and feel those feelings of peace washing over you. Maybe imagine you're a week in the future and things are turning out differently. Let's say you woke up a week from now and you've noticed a miracle. You're not having a craving. How do you know? Maybe you hear maybe you're hearing people congratulating you. Maybe it's just an overwhelming sense of peace and tranquility in your body. So just allow your mind to wander for a couple seconds as you're feeling these feelings of peace washing over, kind of melting away the old sensations of the craving. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now what I want you to do, an important part, I want you to do the scaling question again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is this sensation? You could also call it sensation. The word, I think, sensation carries less emotional baggage than craving, because you're used to calling it a craving. So switch it up, call it a sensation or just a feeling. The sensations come and go. So do a scaling question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how strong is this sensation? Maybe it's gone 2 points or it's gone down 1 point. Doesn't matter. What you want to do after you do the scaling question, if it's not all the way down to a 0, you do it all over again. We can just do another round. And with this, you can kind of free flow. You can experiment and have fun. So even though I've got a little bit of sensation left, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. I can feel the sensation melting away. This sensation is melting away because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. The sensation is melting away and going to be replaced by peace because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I'm feeling the sensation just melting and chipping away because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. The sensation is melting away because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. The sensation is completely falling away because I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And go ahead, grab your right wrist, close your eyes, and just say peace. And feel these feelings of peace washing over your body. That's right. Just imagine maybe a couple days or a week in the future. And notice how everything's different in this one context where you would have normally felt a craving. Just feeling these feelings of peace and tranquility kind of completely washing over your body. That's right. How's everything different? How are people responding to you different? How are you responding to people different? Allow your mind to wander. You can open your eyes in a couple of seconds. That's right. So if this went a little too fast for you, you're also going to have the worksheet printed out, or go ahead and print out the worksheet you got with this download. Go through it, have fun. Most importantly, 2 things. Think of cravings like I said before, as sensations. Because there's a lot of emotional baggage. You always hear people talking about, I've got these cravings. And when they talk about cravings, it's almost like something on the inside, like they hold dear to. Call it a sensation or a feeling. Sensations and feelings come and go. We know that. There's times you're happy in your life. There's times you're sad. You know, I feel like I'm going to bust out into some kind of, like a Mr. Rogers song and dance. Anyhow, jokes aside, have fun. Let me know how you make out with this technique. I love hearing success stories because believe me, I never thought I'd be able to quit smoking cigarettes. It's been 3 years and I've saved close to like $10,000, and not to mention my lungs. So just keep me posted. I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.